Juror Nullification. Introduction. What is jury nullification? Jury nullification is a legal concept that grants juries the authority to reject the application of a law in a particular case by either refusing to convict the defendant or by delivering a not guilty verdict. In simpler terms, it's the power of the jury to say, even though the accused may have violated the law, we choose not to convict. The power of the jury. This power stems from the idea that jurors are not just fact-finders but also interpreters of the law. They can assess not just the evidence but also the fairness and justice of applying a particular law in a specific situation. Definition and concept. The power dynamics. To better understand jury nullification, we must recognize that the jury is not merely a passive entity tasked with assessing evidence. Instead, it serves as a critical checkpoint in the justice system. Juries possess the authority to interpret the law, ensuring not only that the facts align with the charges but also that the application of the law is just and fair. Historical roots. Jury nullification has deep historical roots, dating back to medieval England. During this time, jurors were often community members familiar with the accused, their circumstances, and the nuances of the alleged crime. This close connection to the community allowed jurors to exercise their judgment beyond a strict application of the law. The jury is a guardian of justice. In essence, jury nullification positions the jury as a safeguard against potential legal injustices. It acknowledges that there are instances where the law, while technically violated, may not serve the interests of justice in a particular case. Legal and ethical considerations. Legality of jury nullification. While jury nullification is a recognized legal concept, its application can be a contentious issue. On one hand, some legal systems explicitly acknowledge the jury's right to nullify, viewing it as a safety valve against potential legal injustices. On the other hand, some jurisdictions might discourage or limit discussions of nullification during trials. The dilemma of jurors. Jurors find themselves in a delicate position when considering jury nullification. On one side is the duty to uphold the law, and on the other is the responsibility to ensure justice prevails. This creates an ethical dilemma for jurors who may grapple with their obligation to follow the law versus their moral compass. Balancing justice and law. The ethical considerations extend to striking a balance between adhering to the law and delivering a just verdict. Jurors must weigh the consequences of a strict interpretation of the law against the potential injustice that may result from an unwavering application of legal statutes. The importance of informed decision-making. Encouraging informed decision-making is crucial. Jurors need to be aware of their authority and the potential ramifications of jury nullification, ensuring that any decisions made align with a careful consideration of both legal and ethical principles. Now that we've explored the legal and ethical landscape, let's shift our focus to the role of jurors in the justice system. Entrusted with interpreting the law, ensuring that its application aligns with principles of justice. Guardians of fairness. Jurors act as guardians of fairness in the justice system. They are the bridge between legal statutes and the real-world complexities of a case. Their diverse perspectives and experiences contribute to a nuanced understanding of the circumstances surrounding an alleged offense. Jury deliberation. Jurors engage in thorough deliberation, discussing the evidence and legal instructions provided by the court. It is during this phase that the concept of jury nullification may come into play, as jurors navigate the delicate balance between following the law and ensuring justice. Exercising judgment. Jurors, by design, have the authority to exercise judgment not only on the guilt or innocence of the accused but also on the fairness of applying the law. This empowerment underscores the importance of a conscientious and informed jury. Famous cases and impact. Notable cases in history. Jury nullification has left an indelible mark on several high-profile cases throughout history. One such example is the case of John Peter Zenger in 1735. Zenger, a printer, was charged with seditious libel for criticizing the colonial governor. The jury, despite clear evidence of the violation, acquitted Zenger, establishing an early precedent for the power of jurors to challenge unjust laws. Civil rights movement era. During the civil rights movement in the mid-20th century, jury nullification played a crucial role in challenging discriminatory laws. Juries in the South, sympathetic to the struggle for civil rights, often nullified charges against activists accused of violating segregation laws. Marijuana decriminalization cases. In more recent times, jury nullification has surfaced in cases related to marijuana decriminalization. Jurors, in some instances, have chosen to acquit individuals facing charges for cannabis-related offenses, expressing disagreement with the severity of drug laws. Impact on legal reforms. The impact of jury nullification extends beyond individual cases. It has played a role in sparking conversations and driving legal reforms. Instances where jurors have nullified laws deemed unjust have contributed to changes in legislation and legal practices. Jury nullification today. In contemporary legal settings, discussions around jury nullification continue to shape the dialogue on justice. Understanding its historical significance and its impact on legal outcomes remains crucial for informed civic engagement. Conclusion. We explored the historical roots, acknowledging that jury nullification is not a recent phenomenon but has deep ties to the very foundations of the justice system. Moving on, we delved into the legal and ethical considerations, understanding the delicate balance jurors must strike between upholding the law and delivering a just verdict. Recognizing the pivotal role of jurors, we highlighted their responsibility as not only fact-finders but interpreters of the law, guardians of fairness in the justice system. Our exploration of famous cases illustrated how jury nullification has been a force for justice throughout history, influencing legal reforms and challenging unjust laws. As we conclude, it's essential to grasp that jury nullification isn't just a historical artifact. It remains relevant today, shaping discussions on justice and legal outcomes. Remember, with this knowledge comes a responsibility. Whether you find yourself on a jury or discussing these concepts in your community, the power of jury nullification underscores the importance of an informed and conscientious approach to civic duty. Thank you for joining this brief exploration of jury nullification. Stay informed, stay engaged, and appreciate the profound impact that individuals, sitting in a jury box, can have on the course of justice.